Yes, guys. He went down right here, so.
Got the feeling in your bones, make you feel right at home. Honey, does it well, keep me dancing till I'm dead. 'Cause I could run a mile like this, head over heels, feels like this. The sound has got me on my track, I ain't never looking back.
It is September 13th, and it is just a couple days away from my once-in-a-lifetime Utah archery mountain goat. I've put together quite a few other scouting trips, honestly mostly just day trips, just being close enough to my house. And I've been able to find a lot of nice goats. I think are nice goats. Don't really know what I'm looking for, just looking for a nice mature billy, but came up here, it's the weekend before it's Saturday. Hunt starts on Wednesday, so I'm just out doing some scouting. So right behind me I've got, I glassed up 8 goats about 2 miles away. One I believe is a billy. Even though it's a long ways away, I can just tell that his horns are really heavy, bigger than his eyes, and he's alone, and he's got a big hump on his back and a big body, big front shoulder. So, and then the other ones are 2 groups, 4 looks like nanny and kids, and then another one looks like nanny and kids, a group of 4 and a group of 3. So, getting fired up. We're gonna run this ridge and check out and see what's below me. I'm actually looking back to the peak I'm heading to tomorrow to scout, so I'm gonna keep you guys posted. Nothing like climbing some cliffs. If you've got a goat tag, gotta start working on hiking in their country, but just nasty. A little bit scary, especially with a broken arm still, but there's a bunch of bighorn sheep and deer down there, and we're almost at the top. So those goats I found yesterday are just down this ridge, maybe about a mile. So we're gonna get up to the top, glass off this side, and then I'm gonna run that ridge down, see if I can't turn up that billy again or find something new. So here we go. That was crazy. I was running that ridge, and I know that those goats I glassed yesterday from down in the bottom and over there, they were right in this basin right here, so I knew that they would be close. So I popped over, I glassed, and I didn't look right below me, and literally right here. Let's see if I can get it to go. Right there, they were bedded, and they ran across. They ended up going over right there. They weren't that spooked, but I was just so close that I was just right up where they were at. I mean, I was only 70 yards from where they were bedded. But that was sweet. It looks like 2 young billies. But it's hard to tell. I got a video of one of them over there before he went over. And the other ones, I don't know if they haven't come out or they snuck out where I can't see them. But I'm going to go over to this next point about 80 yards, look, see if there's more down below. And I'm going to work around, see if I can't get another good look at them and really judge them. So that was cool, though. That was the first close shot I got. Alrighty, so I worked over here like I said I was going to. I popped over this edge, and I couldn't see them down below me, and I looked across on this little cliff point, and they were right there. They moved pretty quick to get over there, and then I watched them. They went about another 500 yards, and they ended up bedding up. So right now they're bedded up in some timber. Man, I wish it was open and they're bedded in a perfect spot for a stalk. But that's how it goes, so we'll see what happens in the next couple days. I got 2 more days, and I'll be back here on Wednesday morning. See if I can't find this big guy. Okay, guys. Opening morning. I'm back up here. I'm right where I last saw the big billy, and I think I've got him up here turned. I think I've got him turned up down here on this point. There's 2 hunters in front of me. They backpacked in, so I'm gonna see he's on the move, and I know they're right up here somewhere. So I'm gonna go and get the spot on, but it's a big goat alone. I think it's a billy. We'll see if it's my big boy that I want. I'm gonna get up here and set up the spotter, but I don't know if that billy can see these guys. Archery's just on the move. He's right exactly where I left him bedded on Sunday. It's now Wednesday, so it's gonna be good. I'm gonna sneak up here, get my spotter out, and I'll let you know what I see. But so far, just one goat. Opening morning, once in a lifetime tag. I'm feeling ready, so let's get it done. Shot the bow yesterday, absolutely dialed out to 70, so I'm fired up. Let's go. Okay, guys, I've got him. I'm watching him. He actually just bedded down, but I don't think it's the big boy. He just doesn't have the body size that I think he should. It looks like he's a good billy. He's just not the big one. And so he bedded down. I think I'm gonna go see if I can't catch up to these guys and maybe get him on him. Because I'd rather have them kill him and let me have my big boy. So I'm gonna go and see if they're down on a rock down here below me. I got about maybe a half mile to get to those guys, but maybe I'll try and catch up to them and see if I can't help them, guide them in or something. But this goat's bedded for now. So, but I don't think it's the big guy. Okay, guys. I've got the big billy and the other billy I met up. I made some friends. Royce and Drake. Drake's wrapping around to get on a billy bed on the ridge. There's another one bedded in the middle. So I'm almost at the peak right here. Let me show you. Right here. And once I get to that peak, I'm just gonna sit and wait. He's probably gonna be about 60 yards below me. I'm gonna see how I feel if I want to take him today without my dad or brother here. But if it feels right and it's the right billy, I'm gonna take the shot. So I got the bow loaded and ready. I'm gonna make a play right now, but I got a lot of time, so fingers crossed it's gonna work out. I'm excited though. We'll keep you posted. Alright, it's day 3. Got dad up here. Finally, in opening morning, like you guys saw, was kind of crazy. People everywhere. I ended up helping 2 different guys kill billies. I didn't really film much, but I'll show you guys a picture of the other billy that they killed, and it was a nice one, a really good one. I snuck in with him, and I was 30 yards away from him when he killed it, but we hiked up this morning up the big face, and then right as we got up here, looked across on the ridge, and there's the other big billy with another solid billy. So they're just out feeding right now on this ridge line. We're gonna watch them. I hope they go wrap around where on Sunday, a couple of days ago, they were bedded right below this point, and they're only about 100 yards from there. So I'm hoping they go back to that same bed, and we can make a play on them. But for now, we're just gonna watch and see. We're probably about 1,000 yards from right now, across this canyon. So we'll just wait and see what they do, and hopefully there's a play on them. We're going in on those 2 billies. They wrapped over this point over here where I've seen them, like I said earlier, where they've been bedded right next to before. So I'm hoping they're gonna go and use those same beds, because I know that goats will constantly go and use the same beds back and forth every couple days. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna work about half a mile, drop our stuff down below them, and then hike up over and see if we can look down and see them. But it should be a good play. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we just dropped our bags where we last saw those goats, about 100 yards up to this ridge. So we're gonna work our way up, and I'm gonna peek over and see if I can't see them right there. There's 2 of them. I'm hoping they're bedded. Where I saw them on Sunday, and it should be about a 60-yard shot. So we're gonna sneak up here and see. Fingers crossed. guys. So we've just been watching them since I showed you them working down the spine, and they went right to where I thought up, over what I call Billy Point over there, and they just bedded up. The big one just kicked out of bed for like 5 minutes, and now he's bedded down, and the other one is about 5 yards above him, kicking out of bed. So I've got a good approach from the way I went in on the opener. I'm gonna wrap around and come over the top, and then work down on them. So should be money. Fingers crossed we can get in there close. But I'm gonna pack up here and start working that way. I've probably got an hour and a half stock ahead of me. Oh man, these goats will take you to some crazy place. I had to drop off the backside to stay out of sight, and I just had to climb down this right here, and then I gotta go down this just so I can wrap around this corner of the mountain. But no good. It's a steep, nasty, loud son of a gun. So we're gonna just keep working our way around, and I think after this I'll be able to pop up and side hill over. So here we go. Getting after it. This Billy's gonna die. I got a good feeling. He's bedded up in a good spot. So here we go. Yes, guys. He went down right here. So as you saw in the video, let me fix this. As you saw in the video, oh man, I'm amped. I hit him high. It looked like high shoulder, but it was so steep. I'm shooting off a cliff. I'll go back over and show you guys what was going on. And it was 63 yards, and I think I hit him high. And I don't know. I got a second shot off, and I have no idea if I hit him or not. But after the second shot, he took off, and then I went over to the next little knuckle, and I took off, and then I just saw him rolling. I'm praying that he's intact, and I'm thinking I saw both Billies. I saw two goats, and I think it's both Billies from earlier. So, and I saw the other one ran out, and it was a Billy, and so I looked at the video. I think it's the big white one from this morning. Yes! Oh my gosh, and I got it on video. That was so freaking epic, guys. Can you even believe that? So I got up on this point where they were at when I told you I was sneaking in, and we couldn't find them. They went over the top, so I said, I can hear stuff down here. I'm just going to still hunt. I dropped off. First place I checked, he's bedded right freaking there. I'll go over and show you guys what went down as my dad comes this way, but I can't even believe it. He tumbled, and he's dead. Freaking dead. Feels good. Once in a lifetime. I'll never do that again. Pretty cool to do it solo, but I wish my dad could have been watching. But just setting up the camera, sneaking in, finding him bedded, it just doesn't get any better than that. I've always wanted to kind of still hunt and find an animal like that, so that was cool. And I was quiet through all this freaking shell rock and crap. It was crappy. So he's down. As long as he's a Billy, I'm happy. He's a great goat. I'm 90% sure he is. I got a pretty good look at him, and so I think it's just those two billies. They just wrapped around. We lost them right here, and they came under the chute. So, yes! Guys, so I snuck down this finger all through the shale, super quiet. I actually came around this bush right here, and I got to about here, and I could look down and I could see the tail end of a goat. Let me see if I can show you. Hard to see in the sun. Like right about there through that grass. And then the other one came over, but I was able to slowly creep down all the way. And I got all the way down here set up. And I had my camera right here in this bed. And I was right here, and then you can see right here, he was bedded on that point right over that tree right there. He was bedded right there. That's where I shot. So 63 yards, but you can tell that is an angle. Like steep, steep, steep. That was right freaking here. Right down there. Can you even believe that? First spot I checked, right off the top. My bag's right up there. I hope you can see that. So, oh, I am amped. That was so cool. Oh, I can't even get over that setup. Just coming down and seeing him right there. Then the other one coming over and then disappearing, going back to his bed. Because there were some deer that jumped up right here down below me. And I could see him right there, and that's kind of what got him stood up at first. And I probably had a stare down with the other one. Not Big White, the one that I shot, but the other one, the dingier one, for like, I want to say at least 5 minutes, maybe 10. And then he disappeared, and the other one bedded back down, so I was like perfect, looking away, and I had this dead tree blocking his view. That slanted tree you can see right there was blocking that goat's view. So when he turned up and spun around and stopped right there, I was like, thank you, thank you. And I just, I think I hit him both times. I know the first one got him. I think high long coming down in hard. I can't see the video very well on my little screen, so we'll have to go back and check. But, ooh, that feels good. Solo film, once in a lifetime mountain goat. Can you even believe that? Because I can't. That is just awesome. Can't wait to get my dad down here, but I'm gonna leave my bow right here to mark it, and then we'll go down and check it out. And then he tumbled down, like I said. Oh, that feels good. I am gonna be riding this high for a minute now. I'm amped, if you can't tell. So let's go get our stuff. I need a drink, but we are about 4 miles from the side by side, and he went down, and we're probably 2,500 feet elevation gain. So I think we were talking, we might just cut them up and come out empty packs and come in. There's a road in the bottom right here and go and get them. But I can't even believe that still. Oh, I can't believe the first spot I checked. Literally right here. Look at this. Wide open. I literally get over to that edge, bedded right there. And it's funny because I heard noise up there and I was like, I think they're right below me. I told my dad. And there they were. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cheers. How about them apples? Literally,
lost once on the way over.
What? I wondered. It took you a while.
I didn't get lost, but
That was awesome.
love you.
Love you too. Literally right off here, and then I went over to there, and he rolled like down, like he's off that cliff edge, just like I thought he would be.
Holy shit! It's deep back here.
Yeah, he was right over here. All right, we're almost to where I shot him. He was right over there in this bed on a trail right below the cliff I shot him off. I was up there. Just, what was it? What, 89?
86.
86. Shot for 63. That is a steep angle. Oh, he was bedded all the way down there. Man, I thought this was right next to him, but he was all the way there. And I was looking at him from that little tree was blocking my, let me fix this, blocking my angle on that video on the second shot. He was standing right there. Oh, look at the blood. Holy cow. Look at that. Oh my goodness. He dumped.
Let's see where that starts.
I have never seen. Oh, look at it down there. Holy cow. Holy, look at that. Holy. Mega meat, man. Look at it, starts right there. I don't know if I think it's from the second. Oh, had to have been. The first shot, there was no blood. Holy cow, guys. So he was right here. My arrow's probably down there. I'm gonna see if I can't find it. But I shot him from up. Right next to that dead stump right there.
Oh, he starts
Pouring.
on this next rock.
Yeah.
Here.
And look at it over there.
Bushes.
Just a,
Oh, there's your arrow.
where?
I can see one right here.
Where at?
Right here below me. Look where I'm pointing.
Oh, right there. Look at that. Oh,
Go past her. Is that the one that flipped in circles?
I don't know. Well, that's a bloody, bloody, bloody arrow.
Yeah, look at the blood right here, Coop. You hit him good first shot.
I must have. Oh, yeah, he was right there. Looks like the goat went over to there. See that blood right there? And then he turned, came right down here. I don't know where he went from here, but that's a bad roll. I know he's dead right down there. I just hope he's okay and in one piece. Don't want to lose any meat or the horns. It's a beautiful animal. Man, I put a perfect shot on him. I don't even know where I hit him. Holy shiz. This is steep. Steep. Oh, jeez. Woo. See if I can make it down in one piece. Go backwards. There's some fur. He was dead right here. Guys, I can see him right there. And he rolled down this giant chute. It's like an 80-foot cliff right here. You can see all the blood and stuff on him. God, I hope he's in one piece. Oh, that's not good. He probably fell 600 feet of elevation at least. He's almost at the bottom of the whole mountain. But he's dead. I can't tell if there's horns or on there. His head's in the bush. Well, guys, we made him to him, and thank heavens, only one chipped, and he's a stud. Over 9 inches. So, nice Billy. I was worried that the way that fall was, I mean, he was all the way up. I mean, way up there. He fell off a straight cliff and rolled all the way down this chute. But what an awesome animal, man. I think I only hit him the one time high, and it just bled and bled. But I can't tell. But what a stud. Okay, here he is all set up. My 2025 once in a lifetime archery mountain goat. So pretty stoked. He's an awesome Billy. He's gonna be over 9 inches on this side. Too bad he busted probably 3 off. He fell about 400 vertical feet all the way down the mountain. So pretty gnarly, but he's awesome. He's a stud. There's no regrets here. He's heavy, long, and probably about, we think, 6 or 7. So we'll know once we get the tooth age back. But we're gonna cut him up at 7 o'clock, and then we're actually gonna leave him here stashed, and then we're gonna come up from the bottom tomorrow and get him, and we're just gonna hang him in game bags. It's been getting cold at night, so been fun, but it's gonna be a long night getting him cut up and packed out of here. We're probably 3.5 miles and 2,000 feet from the side-by-side still, so we got a long pull out of here.
Deep inside the depths of stone, voice will echo, need no phone.